Alrighty. So now that that's done, the first thing we do when we get back to the Nexus, everybody, the good old suicide attempt. And I always stop and pause right there so I don't have to find my souls later. Ah, didn't roll off fast enough. There we go. Oh, we got 70 something thousand souls. There we go.
Then touch the soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
That's actually really good right there. That puts my dex up high enough that I needed it. Yeah, that's perfect, y'all. I don't like power level in certain areas, like kind of move my stuff. The only thing I'm never gonna put any points in is luck. We're as high in luck as we're gonna get, so we'll probably go to like 22, maybe 23 at end game for vitality. I see some people on like 50. 50 and 60 vitality. I'm like, holy crap, man. Like, how many times are you getting beat up, bro, that you need that much vitality? Stamina is like, in the 30s. And I'm like, man, damn. Like, how are you not able to move? Intelligence is about 15 to 20 generally for everybody. That's about where our max will be, about 17, 18. Faith in that will probably take faith and magic to 25. Maybe a little bit higher in the faith and magic. Strength and dex, it's pretty much we're at end game levels for them. So everything else is just pretty much done. Like we're really strong. We're strong. We're strong right here. Don't need much more.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
I like my faith and magic up high. And yeah, so there we go. Let's see, going through my paperwork real quickly. Give me a second, everybody. Let's see. Run. Okay. Do the two to the sword. And 4 times over with the... Oh. That's supposed to be for here. Okay. Ward. Okay. We're going to go back here to here. I think we're in White World Tendency, so... Excuse me, guys. I got to clear my nose. All my stuff is all stuffed up, plugged up. I hate nasal sprays. Damn it. It hurts so bad. Perfect. Alright. Bow. Oh, bow. We didn't want him to get that close. We're doing a lot more damage, a lot more everything. I'm gonna go test and see how strong we're doing. Ooh, another chunk. Hello, there you go. That's good. And here we go. Almost 90. Still be very careful doing this, y'all. He's still one of the toughest ones out here. Ooh. There we go. Lizard is there. Alright, we're gonna go get this lizard. This is a run to one. And a pure hello. Yes, y'all. Yes. Oh my gosh, that is such a relief right there. That just happened. Oh man. That is probably the best thing that could have happened right there. I'm glad I did that, because I was actually not thinking about doing that, and that worked out so well. Holy crap. I feel super lucky. Super, super lucky. RNG loves me. Yes, we just got majorly lucky. Let's check this. We are in pure white here, so we can get the sword. There, drop down to here. This is where we got that one guy out of here, and Patches threw us down the hole. Remember I was telling you about that thing that dropped down? This is technically a sword. Okay, so I've actually, let's see, what does this sword need? 18 and 13. Wow, I want to try this. Let's try this sword, y'all. Oh, where am I going? I know where I'm going, but I don't know where I'm going. So, what is this sword? Let's see. It doesn't really scale with anything. Does it need special shards for it to scale in? Like I said, all this, you know, using this, I've gotten it a ton of times. I've just never actually used it, so I don't know, like, what it's gonna need to, like, actually power level it, you know? I know it's extremely, extremely strong. Oh, if you guys look at my health. It's slowly dwindling away. Let's go here. Y'all are gonna see my health dwindle away. Now, the guy that actually wants the sword, he's standing right there. We're not gonna give it to him right now. Look at that.
I have
Look.
a proposal for you. Do not be afraid. You have much.
He wants the sword that I have. It's a family sword. But I don't want to give it to him. Because he is just going to try to kill me for having it. Look at that damage, y'all. I mean, this sword hits like a truck, y'all. Ow. The true test. The true test is right here. Now, I could actually equip a shield that would stop that drain. Oh, man. Wow, y'all. Yes, that is super duper good, y'all. Wow. Very, 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 very surprised with that weapon. Now I stopped the drain because I switched over to the bow. So we're gonna actually head back right here. That is crazy, y'all. And now we've done that. We have 17.
Then touch the soul of the mind.
So we can
Key to
go.
life's ether.
Let's do
Soul
one
of the
here.
lost,
I'm gonna leave the
withdrawn from its
dex
vessel.
alone because we
Let
actually need that
strength be
for.
granted so the world might be mended.
No, I'm gonna
So
actually
the
leave that,
world might
and
be
we will
mended.
do faith. Perfect. Confirm. Cool.
Art thou finished?
Thank you. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, here. I wanted to see about this sword. Okay. Here we go. Nope, nothing there. Let's go check out this here.
If it be a blacksmith.
Ah. That sucks. Okay. It's not going to let me level that weapon. You notice it's still in my inventory, but you can only see these 3 things that I can level. We are almost there, y'all. We just need 2 more moon shard stone chunks. Just 2 more, and then we could have that at a +5, which will be max level for the falchion. So that's really, really good. I think we need a certain stone, but we also have to give him a particular demon soul to be able to level that. And I don't think I'm going to end up giving him that demon soul. I'm going to trade it for something else later. So, might new game plus that demon soul with him. So, I'm going to hold off on that. Back to the Nexus. If you notice, like, my health is even going to come down in here. So I'm going to hold off on this weapon for now. I'm going to switch over to that. Back to the falchion so it's not just sitting there draining my health. Technically, I could come over
Hello
here and
again. I'm
talk to
keeping a
Ann
close watch on you.
and put this shield on.
You have a heart of gold.
And we could
Don't
do
let them take it
this.
from
Now, this shield does not stop 100% damage from happening. So, we could do that. and then I could do this sword. So we could have this, and if you notice, my health isn't going to go anywhere. It counteracts the bleed that you take from using this sword. The shield actually boosts health as you're using the weapon. So it will actually, they counteract each other. What I should be losing, I am gaining back with the shield. And even if I was to put it in, one hand or two hand the sword, it's still going to counteract what's happening. And so, yeah, we could do that and still run this sword. Really cool, y'all. And a long sword. Long. Really cool. I like it. So we'll put this kind of stuff in our hands and see how it goes. Making for sure that everything I'm doing is correct. Checking notes real quickly again, y'all. I have some more stuff written down in my tablet, but then I also have like a piece of paper that I made up for stuff that I need to do. So I want to make for sure that, so what it is I don't want it to change my character tendency if I do something. Because last time I wasn't able to get a ring because I did this wrong. I did something backwards. So I'm checking my notes a little bit more. Alright. Okay. Come on. Okay, so that's that. Um, we're actually going to take this out of our hands and hope I know what I'm doing. And here, here. Take that out of my hands and sword, yep, bow, and to 3 or 4-3 we're gonna fight the boss. Fight the boss. And you guys ready? Here we go. Little back-to-back boss fight. Little back-to-back boss fight. Everybody still having fun? Can I get somebody to put a hello in chat? Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. Everybody's having a good day. I am so sorry about that, everybody. I had when I was in the hospital for like 7 days, I had a older gentleman that was in the room next to me. At first, because they thought my condition was, like to where some people can catch it. So like they had me like sectioned off, which I thought it was really funny because my neurologist had figured it out by like day 2 that I didn't need to be quarantined from everybody. And then he just kind of left it that way. He wrote it in his notes, but none of the nurses were reading it, so he was just kind of like chuckled. He was like, "Look at them all dress out just to come in here and help you out." He was like, "They're stupid. They don't even read their notes." Which I thought it was funny that he was getting such a kick out of it, that he was messing with all these nurses. My neurologist is a really smart guy, but like just really kind of zany and kind of crazy. But the guy that I had in the room next to me eventually, toward the end of my medical term that I was in for, um, we talked back and forth, and he was in pretty rough condition there for a while, man. Like he was on zero food, and his health was bad, y'all. And I just really concerned about him. He's an older, nicer gentleman, and I wanted to keep in touch, and you know, I don't know if he's got a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that, but I wanted him to feel like somebody actually cared about his condition and how he was doing. So I stayed in touch with him, and he actually called me, and I missed his. I went ahead and sent his first call to voicemail, and I was like, well, I'll just give him a call back here in a few when I'm done with my stream. And oh, we got another pure. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy, so lucky that we got that. You can do this 4 times now. Now we finished the boss, you can literally get those crystal lizards 4 times and never get one pure moonstone. We have gotten 2 pure moonstone shards. Holy crap, man! That is the luckiest thing ever. But let me get back to my story. So, um, yeah, so he was just calling to check on me. He was like, man, something told me I needed to call and check on you. Well, not too long ago, I got some, talking to my doctors and stuff like that. I haven't gotten my call back on my results yet, but I'm pretty sure my condition is never going to change, and it's pretty much set in stone that I'm going to be disabled for the rest of my life, which that's not what anybody wants to hear, especially since you spend your whole life never being disabled, very active, outgoing, hardworking, and now I'm pretty much done for. Not done for, because there's so many things I could do. Let me not say done for. It's tough to find out that eventually I'll probably either have to be in a wheelchair, or I'm going to need some sort of leg braces or something or other. And my life is never going to be the same. Um, which anybody that goes from being a-okay, perfectly fine, to the kind of condition that I'm within or somebody else is within, it's tough. It's depressing. It's a number of different things, but so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. And hopefully I get different results or they figure out something, but the kind of condition I have is neurologically in my spine that is eating away my sense of feeling. So neurologically, I'm losing the feeling in my legs and my feet. So the only way I can kind of actually move around and get around anything at all is my body still kind of remembers how to do things. But the longer and longer my condition goes, it's like anybody that is, becomes deaf to where they can't hear, but they can still kind of talk for a long time, without saying like this, and without being disrespectful and mean. But that's eventually that comes because their brain forgets what it sounds like to be able to speak. So not only do you use your brain to be able to talk and function and stuff like that, but you can hear yourself, so you're able to understand what you're saying, how you sound, and stuff like that. Well, eventually, after a long period of time, your body forgets what you sound like, so you lose that touch of how it sounds when you speak. And for me, I'm losing the feeling in my legs, so I'm losing the ability to be able to walk slowly. It's not gone away completely. I can still kind of tell I can't tell my toes to wiggle anymore, but I can tell my foot it still needs to come up and down. My balance is way off because I can't, I can't, I don't have control over your toes. Your toes come from your balance and stuff like that. So it's just really hard. It really is hard to find out all that information. And it sounds like I'm really upset. I'm not. I'm like losing my voice here. I don't know what's going on, but it's just hard. It's a lot to take in. So I was explaining that to him, and I told him, I said, let me give you a call here in the next couple of days because I am trying to work. Even though I don't get paid for doing any of this, eventually I hope to make this into something different later on in the future. But for now, I have to give it all my got to be able to make something out of it. So let me not stand here and just keep mumbling along. Let me head back and awesome. We get all the stuff that we've gotten. Now we've actually picked up a ring to where when we want to fast travel, now we can go from different worlds to fast travel. We don't have to go all the way to the Nexus to be able to do it. So let's say I want to go to um, uh, 2-1. I can do that from here. I don't need to go to the Nexus and then go to 2-1. So that's pretty cool. So now I'm in pure human form, and I don't suggest anybody do this.